Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Podcast, the place where your English journey gets easier and more fun, one conversation at a time. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're at home, on a walk, or riding the bus, we're excited to help you learn something new.
Today's episode is all about a powerful method that many language learners around the world use to improve their speaking, listening, and pronunciation skills. It's called the shadowing technique.
Yes, shadowing is one of the best tools you can use to sound more natural in English. And the best part is, you can do it by yourself anytime and anywhere.
In the next 37 minutes, we'll break it all down for you. We'll talk about what shadowing is, why it works so well, how to do it step by step, what materials to use, and we'll even do a live shadowing demo right here on the podcast.
That's right. Plus, we'll give you some practical tips to help you make shadowing a part of your daily English routine. And don't miss our Listener Challenge of the Week near the end of the episode.
So grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's get started. Because today, we're going to help you unlock a new and exciting way to improve your English.
Are you ready? Let's dive into the world of the shadowing technique.
All right, so let's start with the basics. What exactly is the shadowing technique? If you've never heard of it before, don't worry. It's simple and powerful.
Yes, the shadowing technique is a language learning method where you listen to spoken English and repeat it immediately, almost at the same time as the speaker. It's like you're their shadow, following their every word, tone, and rhythm.
That's a great way to put it. Being a shadow. It's not about waiting until the speaker finishes. You start speaking as soon as they start, staying just one or two words behind.
Exactly. And here's something interesting. The technique was made popular by a language expert named Dr. Alexander Arguel. He speaks more than 30 languages and used shadowing to master many of them.
Wow, that's impressive. And the reason it works is because it forces your brain to focus in multiple ways. You're listening, speaking, thinking, and imitating, all at the same time. That's real language practice.
Right? It helps you improve your pronunciation, your rhythm, and even your confidence. You're not just reading words or memorizing grammar. You're practicing real English the way it's actually spoken.
And you don't need a teacher for this. You just need a voice to follow, like a podcast, a video, or even a short story audiobook.
You can do it while walking, sitting at home, or during a break. That's why so many people love it. It's easy to fit into your day.
To summarize it in one sentence, shadowing means listening to spoken English and repeating it out loud at almost the same time, just like an echo.
And don't worry, we'll show you exactly how to do it in the next part of this episode. We'll walk you through every step so you can start shadowing today.
Stick with us, because up next, we're going to talk about why shadowing works so well and why it might be the missing piece in your English learning journey. Now that we understand what shadowing is, let's talk about why it works so well. Because honestly, this method is more powerful than it might seem at first.
Yes, it may look simple, but when you shadow correctly, you're actually training your brain, your ears, and your mouth, all at the same time. That's a big deal.
Let's break it down. First, your brain gets faster. When you shadow, you have to listen and speak almost instantly. That means your brain starts processing English more quickly and naturally, just like native speakers do.
Second, your ears become sharper. You begin to hear the small details in pronunciation, intonation, and stress. You start noticing the way real English sounds, not just the way it looks in a textbook.
Third, your mouth learns the rhythm of English. This is called muscle memory. Just like how athletes or musicians practice movements, You're training your mouth to speak English smoothly.
That's so true. Many learners know a lot of English in their head, but when they try to speak, they get stuck. Shadowing helps bridge that gap between knowing English and speaking it naturally.
Also, one more thing. Shadowing builds confidence. When you speak along with native speakers regularly, you stop worrying about sounding perfect. You just speak, and with time, your fluency grows.
And let's be honest, confidence is half the battle in language learning. When you feel confident, you practice more. And when you practice more, you get better.
Exactly. So, in short, shadowing improves your brain speed, your listening, your pronunciation, and your confidence. It's like a full workout for your English skills.
Coming up next, we'll guide you through a step-by-step process on how to do shadowing correctly, so don't go anywhere. This is where the fun begins.
All right, now that we know how powerful shadowing can be, let's talk about something really important. The common mistakes learners make when using this technique.
Yes, shadowing is simple, but many learners struggle with it at first, and that's completely normal. The good news is, if you know these mistakes early, you can avoid them.
Let's start with mistake 1. Speaking too fast. Many learners try to match the native speaker word for word at full speed from the very beginning. That can be stressful.
Right. It's okay to slow down at first. You don't have to be perfect. Start by shadowing at a slower speed. Many apps and videos allow you to reduce the speed to 0.75x or even 0.5x.
Mistake 2. Not listening carefully. Some learners jump into shadowing without really listening. They speak without fully hearing the rhythm or emotion in the voice.
Exactly. Good shadowing starts with active listening. You should first listen to the audio a few times before speaking along. Understand the meaning, the tone, and the flow.
Mistake 3. Using content that's too difficult. If you pick a fast news report or a movie clip with lots of slang, it can be frustrating, and you might want to quit.
Yes, always choose something that matches your level. Short podcasts, slow conversations, or simple TED-ED videos are great for beginners.
Mistake 4. Getting frustrated too quickly. Shadowing can feel hard in the beginning. You might think, I can't keep up, or my pronunciation is bad. But that's just part of the process.
Totally. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up and practicing. Every time you shadow, you're improving, even if it doesn't feel like it yet.
So remember, slow down, listen carefully, choose the right content, and be kind to yourself.
Coming up next, we'll take you through a step-by-step guide to shadowing so you can avoid these mistakes and get the most from your practice.
Stay tuned, because we're going to make it super easy to get started with shadowing today. Now it's time for the most important part of today's episode: how to actually do shadowing step by step. If you're listening right now and thinking, okay, I want to try this, but I don't know where to begin, this part is just for you.
That's right. Shadowing is easy once you break it down. So let's walk you through the steps one by one so you can start practicing today, even if you're a beginner.
First, choose a short audio clip with clear, natural English. Something like a podcast, a YouTube video, or even this episode.
Yes, keep it short. 30 seconds to 1 minute is perfect to start. Don't choose something too long or too advanced.
Before you start shadowing, just listen carefully to the clip 2 or 3 times. Try to catch the rhythm, the intonation, and the mood of the speaker.
Ask yourself, what is the speaker feeling? Where do they pause? How do they stress the words? This is important for sounding natural.
Now, play the audio again, and this time, speak along with it just 1 or 2 words behind the speaker. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just follow the voice.
It's okay if you miss some words or make small mistakes. The goal is to connect your voice to their voice, imitating their flow, stress, and pronunciation.
Yes, repetition is key. Repeat the same clip 5, 6, or even 10 times. Each time, you'll get a little better.
The first time, you might feel lost. The second time, a bit more confident. By the fifth time, your voice will start to blend naturally with the speakers.
This step is super helpful. Try to record your voice while you shadow, then compare it with the original. You'll hear what you're doing well and what you need to improve.
Don't be shy. This helps you notice things like pronunciation, tone, or speed that you might not realize while speaking.
Finally, try to do shadowing every day, even for just 5 to 10 minutes. Consistency is what makes this method work.
Yes, make it part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth or stretching in the morning. A little every day goes a long way.
So let's recap. Choose the right audio. Listen first. Shadow slowly. Repeat often. Record yourself. Practice daily.
It's a simple system, and once you get the hang of it, it becomes fun and even addictive. You'll feel more fluent, more confident, and more connected to real English.
Coming up next, we'll show you some great materials you can use for shadowing, including free tools, videos, and podcasts for beginners.
Don't miss it. We'll help you build your personal shadowing playlist.
Now that you know how to do shadowing step by step, you might be asking, what should I shadow with? Great question. Let's talk about the best materials for shadowing, especially if you're a beginner.
Yes, choosing the right material makes shadowing much more effective and enjoyable. Here are a few beginner-friendly options to get you started.
Podcasts like The English We Speak, BBC Learning English, or even our podcast are perfect. The language is clear, the pace is natural, but not too fast, and the topics are easy to follow.
And since many of them are short, just 2 to 5 minutes, they're ideal for daily shadowing practice.
YouTube is a goldmine. Search for videos like English Speaking Practice, Daily English Conversations, or English for Beginners. Many have subtitles and are designed for learners.
TED-Ed videos are great too. They're short, interesting, and the narration is usually very clear.
Try shadowing short scenes from your favorite movies or shows, like Friends or The Office. Look for clips with simple, everyday conversations.
Use subtitles first, then try without them. And remember, shadowing short scenes is better than doing a full episode.
Apps like Elsa Speak, Speechling, or even YouTube Shorts with English phrases can also help. They let you repeat, record, and practice your pronunciation.
And don't forget, you can shadow music lyrics too. Choose slow songs with clear vocals like songs by Adele or Ed Sheeran.
So again, start with short, clear, and fun content. If you enjoy it, you'll stick with it. And that's how you make progress.
Coming up, we're going to give you some tips to stay consistent with shadowing so you can keep improving every day. Let's keep going.
All right, friends, it's time to practice shadowing together. If this is your first time, don't worry. We'll go slow and guide you step by step.
Yes, this is a fun part. We're going to do a short shadowing exercise with a real conversation. Just relax and repeat after us.
Before we start, here's what to do. Find a quiet place. Listen to each line. Repeat after us. Don't try to be perfect. Just try your best. Ready? I'll say each sentence first. Then Julia will repeat it, and you can shadow with her. Hi, how are you today?
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
I'm doing great, thank you.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, the sun is shining and the weather is perfect.
Yes, the sun is shining and the weather is perfect.
Now, let's try a short natural conversation. This time, you will shadow me and Julia at the same time. Just follow our voices closely.
Let's go.
Hey, Julia, what did you do this morning?
I had a cup of coffee and went for a walk.
That sounds nice. Was it cold outside?
Not really, it was cool, but very sunny.
Perfect weather for a morning walk.
Exactly, I love quiet mornings like that.
Now, let's do that same conversation one more time, but a little bit faster and more natural. Try to stay with us.
Ready? Let's do it again.
Hey, Julia, what did you do this morning?
I had a cup of coffee and went for a walk.
That sounds nice. Was it cold outside?
Not really, it was cool, but very sunny.
Perfect weather for a morning walk.
Exactly, I love quiet mornings like that.
And that's your first shadowing practice. If you found it hard, don't worry. You can rewind and try again anytime.
Yes, and remember, the more you practice, the easier it gets. Repeat this daily for a few minutes, and your speaking will improve quickly.
Coming up next, we'll share some tips to help you stay consistent with shadowing, even if you're busy.
Stick around. Great things happen when you keep going.
So you've learned what shadowing is, how to do it, and even practiced with us. Now the big question is, how can you make shadowing a part of your daily routine?
Yes, learning only works if you stay consistent. So here are some simple and powerful tips to help you turn shadowing into a daily English habit. Tip 1. Keep it short and simple.
You don't need to shadow for 30 minutes every day. Just 5 to 10 minutes is enough to see progress.
Exactly. Short sessions are easier to stick to, and you won't feel tired or bored. Tip 2. Attach it to a daily routine.
Connect shadowing to something you already do, like brushing your teeth, having breakfast, or going for a walk.
For example, listen and shadow while you're walking, washing dishes, or on the bus. It becomes part of your day without extra effort. Tip 3. Use the same material for a week.
Instead of jumping to something new every day, stick with the same clip for 5 to 7 days. Repetition builds confidence.
And you'll notice how much easier it gets each time. You'll start to memorize phrases naturally. Tip 4. Track your progress.
Use a notebook or an app to track your shadowing. Write down the date, what you practiced, and how you felt.
Seeing your progress will motivate you to keep going, and you'll feel proud of your efforts. Tip 5. Reward yourself.
And finally, celebrate small wins. After 7 days of shadowing, give yourself a reward, like watching your favorite show or eating a treat.
Learning should feel good. When you enjoy the process, it becomes a habit for life.
So remember, keep it short. Make it part of your routine. Repeat often. Track your progress. And celebrate your wins.
These small steps can turn shadowing into your daily superpower.
Coming up next, let's talk about the amazing benefits of shadowing and what changes you can expect after a few weeks of practice.
Stay with us. This is the most motivating part.
All right, listeners, now it's time for our Listener Challenge of the Week. Are you ready?
This week, we challenge you to try shadowing for just 5 minutes every day. Pick a short audio clip you like, maybe from a podcast, a video, or even a song, and practice shadowing it.
Remember, the goal isn't perfection. Just focus on copying the rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation as best as you can.
At the end of the week, notice how your speaking sounds more natural and confident, and feel free to share your progress with us on our social media.
We believe in you. Keep practicing and see you next time. Well, that's a wrap for today's episode on the shadowing technique. Remember, learning English is a journey, and every small step you take matters.
Exactly. Shadowing might feel challenging at first, but with patience and practice, you'll notice your English becoming more natural, fluent, and confident.
Keep going, even when it feels tough. Your future self will thank you for the effort you put in today.
And don't forget, enjoy the process, have fun with your practice, and celebrate every little success.
Thanks for listening. We can't wait to hear how shadowing helps you improve. Until next time, keep speaking, keep learning, and stay motivated.
See you soon, everyone.
Thanks so much for joining us today on the English Learning Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends who want to improve their English.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for more tips, practice challenges, and updates. Links are in the description below.
Also, leave us a comment or message. Tell us how shadowing is working for you or what topics you want us to cover next.
Your support means a lot and helps us create more helpful content just for you.
All right, keep practicing every day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.